And welcome to Represent. I'm Kaylee Golding, and I'm super excited to be joined by this actual queen. It's in the title, Queen Naija. Hey,
Hello, y'all. How are y'all doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine. I'm happy that the single I just dropped is getting amazing feedback. And I'm doing really good, except the fact that I'm kind of hungry right now.
What are you gonna eat?
Actually, I can't eat anything today.
So you're just not gonna eat for the whole day?
I'm gonna try my hardest. But there's also like I'm doing like this cleanse. I'm gonna try to do this cleanse where you drink like 3 bottles of like this pressed kind of celery slash a bunch of vegetable juice and do a cleanse because yesterday I ate very good and just too much. So, and I'm on a fitness journey. Yeah, I'm on a fitness journey right now. So that's the only way I can balance it back out.
Okay, I've seen that you're on a fitness journey. How has that helped your well-being then?
Just helped me feel a lot better about myself. It feels better when I feel like healthier. I don't know, it just does something positive to me when I wake up and I go work out and then afterwards I feel like motivated for some reason. So it just feels like it's something to look forward to. Definitely it's like my me time.
Oh, I love that for you. I saw in a previous interview before you talking about the fact of that the pandemic really helped you because you got to spend more time at home, focus on your music. I mean, you had a number one selling album in the pandemic. Now that we're
Mhm.
coming out of that, how are you handling balancing music, motherhood, being a gym babe now?
Yeah. How am I balancing it? I just
Yeah.
do it. There's really no other way to you just gotta do it. I have a lots of um great support around me. I have a nice nanny that knows my kids really well to come through when I need her. And I just do it. Even if I'm tired, I just have to do it. And that's how I get through it. And I just of course pray and things like that. Pray for strength to get through things because sometimes you could just be really tired and overwhelmed. But it's everything's going good, so I can't really complain.
Yes, everything really is going good for you right now. I mean, of course, the album before done incredible, but now you're back with a new single. Um,
Mhm.
I just love how open you are about your music and how you just talk about love so openly. Do you get nervous though, like when you put a song out like you have now? Do you get nervous about it?
No, not really. It's not really a nervousness. It's like a hopefulness. Like, oh, I hope that people receive it well. I hope that, I just hope that they like it. So it's more so not like oh, I don't know if I should drop it. If I feel that way, then I won't drop it. But this song was great and we had a wonderful feature on it. Um, who's super dope to work with and super humble. And yeah, I wasn't nervous at all.
Yes, and talking about the feature, of course, it's with Big Sean out now. You're both from the same area, aren't you, in America?
Yes, Detroit, Michigan.
So did you know each other before working on this song, or?
No, not at all. Mm-mm. We actually um we actually met through Instagram DM
Oh,
and
really?
we're just talking about working together and then like had a huge break and then like months later down the line I came out to LA and I had a studio session and I was trying to lock in for my next album and I asked him to pull up and he came and we just vibed out. But we didn't make the song yet. I didn't make the song until like 2 days later. And then I asked him to be on
Okay, and is that how it works then? So if you want to work with an artist, it's as simple as sliding in each other's DMs. That's how it works.
it. Yeah, I mean, so a lot of people use their labels to go through, but I like to have an organic, like kind of introduction. So it's always better for me to just slide in a DM and be like, hey, what's up? Let's work.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So I'm so glad that that DM happened because now we have this incredible single, "Hey I Love," which is out now. In terms of talking about collaborations, then of course we saw you in the studio with Babyface. You've had some incredible collabs. Who else is on the bucket list though? Who's your dream collaboration?
On the bucket list, I have like a wish list. I do have a wish list of some people I would like to work with, and I always say this, but I think it'll be super super dope to work with Cardi. Um,
Yeah.
just the contrast of us. People always say that we look alike. So like I could work with my industry twin. Um, and then I would like to work with other people such as like Brent Fayez.
Yeah.
Who else?
You and Brent Fires
SZA.
would sound so good.
I think it'll be fire. Yeah. Brent Fayez. I've always, like when I go back to thinking about like the greats and I mean the OGs, like I think about working with Mary J. Blige and Alicia Keys. Um, it would be super dope to work with like the newer R&B girls too, like SZA, um, Ella May. So that would be dope.
Yes, and you work so well with other artists as well. Like, it's amazing. One collab that I love, of course, with Lil Durk, Love Me Good and Lie to Me. Sis, when you released that and you said, Love Me Good but Lie to Me, you had me a bit confused.
It wasn't about a personal experience that I had. It was just more so things that people um, deal with on a daily basis. A lot of people love each other, but they're just toxic. And a lot of times you love someone so much that you just don't care what he's doing because you don't want to let him go. So it's just like, make sure you just love me good and lie to me. Don't tell me what you're really doing. Don't tell me what's really going on. Like I don't want to know. Just make sure you keep loving me the way you do, or like, you know. So that's what it was about.
Very toxic, but I get it.
Yeah, super toxic.
I was talking to my friend about it as well. We had a whole conversation, and she was saying that if her man cheated on her, he should love her enough not to let her ever find out. And I was like, it's Queen Naija that's made you think that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people felt that. I mean, when you go back to like the old days, right, and the couples that's been together for 60 years, you gotta know that something has happened in that relationship. Um, and sometimes, like the men, they would like back in the days, they would have mistresses, but they would never let the mistress feel one up on the wife. So like basically like they still would come home do what they supposed to do, but they never let the wife find out about what's going on because he don't want to hurt her. And it sucks, right? But like that's the things that used to happen. So that's like kind of the same ordeal.
Okay, that's interesting. Could you be in like an open relationship? Because that's
No,
a thing at the moment. No.
no, no.
So the song out now is about people hating on your relationship. Have you found that then? Because you're open about your relationship.
Yes, I found it. A lot of people, a lot of trolls, a lot of T pages, a lot of people predicting that we're gonna break up. A lot of people don't don't believe that we could last this long, like this long. It's about to be 4 years. They thought we were gonna break up the first year, and they thought that he didn't really love me, and that he was just using me for clout. And then when we had a kid, and now we have a whole blended family, they're still saying that he doesn't love me. So it's just funny to me. It's like silly, but the song was like based off of that idea, but it's really just for anyone who's going through that. Like, don't let anybody, friends, family, trolls, haters come in between the person that you love and, or anything that you love. It could be something, it could be like a dream. It could be a goal that you have. It could be something that you want to do in life that other people doesn't agree with. So, yeah, that's the whole idea that's of the song. That's not what I want people to take away from it.
And how do people handle that then? What advice would you give to someone if people are saying negative things about something that they love, whether it is a relationship or a hobby, whatever? How do they get past that? How do they keep going?
Just laugh and keep moving. Don't base your decisions or who you love off of someone else. You do what you follow your heart, and if it leads you to good or bad, that's on you. So you got to live your own life. To just laugh about it and keep going.
Oh, thank you so much for chatting to me. Let everyone know where they can check out the new single.
Y'all can check out the new single on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, Tidal, literally everywhere. On the radio. So yeah, that's where you can check it out.
Oh, thank you so much for talking to me.
No problem. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Kaylee Golding.